أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد.
His Excellency Mr. Ulanbek, Ambassador of Kyrgyzstan, Honorable Foreign President, Member of Executive Committee and Learning Association, Assalamu Alaikum. It is an immense pleasure for us to formally welcome the Honorable Convoy of Kyrgyzstan, Mr. Ulanbek, for the first visit of the Chamber of Commerce and Industry, and highly appreciate them. Dedicating his valuable time for the exchange of views and information regarding the promotion of bilateral trade and investment between Gujranwala and Kyrgyzstan and potential trade opportunities available for both. Before proceeding further, first of all, a detailed documentary regarding economic profile of Gujranwala will be shown to the Excellency and Press.
Gujranwala, the land of peculiar identity and warmth, the city that is achieving Pakistan's progress and prosperity goals at a fast pace. The city that is exporting more than 150 products of worth $2.5 billion approximately to over 80 countries after attaining and maintaining world standards in just a few years. Its goods have considerably shrunk the Pakistani import bill, saving the country an annual $3 billion in form of import substitution. The growth trajectory of the city towards the industrial progress can be based from the fact that it has paid over $20 billion tax at the index of the Gujranwala level only this year. It has over 8,000 small and medium and 13,000 cotton industry units, contributing day and night to the national prosperity and progress. The Gujranwala Chamber of Commerce and Industry, GCCI, is fully motivated to bring about economic stability in Gujranwala in particular and in Pakistan in general. It has been organizing Made in Gujranwala exhibitions to present different local products of unmatched standard and sophistication to the world for the last 2 decades. It wants to ensure an incessant increase in foreign exchange through the promotion of indigenous products at the local and international levels by conducting the exhibitions. The GCCI has raised the slogan "Why Gujranwala?" to help Gujranwala make a mark in the business and industrial community. The slogan has earned the status of the City of Engineering for Gujranwala. GCCI's determined march towards its goals guarantees a bright future. Gujranwala is considered as the second largest city in Pakistan with regard to SMEs due to the GCCI's continuous efforts. According to the Punjab Economic Report, Gujranwala is the 4th largest city in Punjab with regard to the spread of large-scale industry. Being a model of Prime Minister's ease of doing business vision, it has the honor of bagging the 6th position according to the World Bank Report's ranking. The GCCI is offering ample job opportunities in order to eradicate poverty in Pakistan. Confirming this, a recent Punjab Directorate of Industries report has declared Gujranwala as the country's 7th largest employment provision city. Under GCCI's patronage, different member industries are producing durable quality products for exports and domestic utilization like ceramic sanitary ware, ceramic tiles, refractory bricks, pipes and fittings, sanitary fittings, bathroom accessories, light and heavy engineering, spare parts of hydro and thermal power plant, pumps and motors, machine tools and capital goods, automobile parts, agriculture implements, home appliances, tableware, cutlery, cookware, melamine and stainless steel utensils, hunting knives and swords, textiles, carpets, tray mats and rugs, rice, seated agro-processing, food, confectionery, plastic furniture, wood furniture, steel furniture, metal processing, hardware, steel security equipment, paper and paperboard, chemical and detergents, beauty products and cosmetics, nylon rope, steam furnace, construction goods, etc. As many as 34 Asian, 23 European, 13 African, 3 North American, 5 South American, and 2 Australian countries are the destination for the products of Gujranwala small and medium industries, showcasing GCCI's hard work and determination. The GCCI facilitates its honorable members in a variety of ways. It readily provides ease of business assistance to the business community so as to best utilize its precious time for the national progress and development. The GCCI hosts and its premises help desks for various departments for its members. These include police khidmat workers, driving license counter, business registration portal, SMEDA, SECB, Report, e-business invitation, e-bill portal desk, GetGo. In view of Gujranwala's industrial importance, the GCCI had got approved 3 mega projects for it from the federal government. They are Gujranwala Business Center, Gujranwala Tools, Dye and Mold Center, and Ceramic Center. This center is also benefiting other cities. Modern technical education is also being offered to hone the skills of local workers. Similarly, by rolling out quality designs, the Ceramics Center is playing a major role in promoting the local ceramics industry. Significantly, the GCCI ensured the establishment of small industrial estates and the export processing zone. Currently, these estates, with their vast industrial assets, are contributing a great deal in the national economy by producing top-quality items. Industrial estate number 42 has been established for promoting industry and to meet the pressing need of the industrial expansion. Students of Gujranwala had to travel to other cities for engineering, medical, and university education. To facilitate them, the GCCI managed to establish Rashna Engineering College, Gujranwala Medical College, and Punjab University's local campus in Gujranwala from the government. The GCCI earnestly desires self-help-based mega projects at the local and national level in view of Gujranwala's industrial potential and provision of missing facilities to the city, its people, and industry so as to enhance our industrial production and exports. The dream projects include special economic zone, new industrial estate, dry port, motorway link, cargo train for Golden Triangle region, latest international material testing and certification lab, expo center, children hospital, University of Gujranwala, and all such initiatives need to strengthen industry-academia linkage to commercialize the research. The GCCI is striving hard to meet its targets and believes that the future of the coming generations will be brightened only by strengthening Pakistan's economy through vibrant business. It stands by the Pakistan government in expanding business activity in the country.
Some of the trade statistics of bilateral trade between Pakistan and Kyrgyzstan. According to trade statistics of State Bank of Pakistan, Pakistan exported to the Kyrgyzstan Republic during year 2021 is worth $1.982 billion. The exports are about Indonesian items, textiles, cookware, cutlery, chemicals, metals, some products. Major import items from Kyrgyzstan, Pakistan are inorganic chemicals, aircraft, spacecraft and parts, wood and article of wood tools, and the returning of dyeing extracts, and export potential of Pakistan to Kyrgyzstan, the manways, manpower, shorts of cotton, fabrics, and beaches, and vests, and all these things, which is a potential for around 562 US dollar. Export potential from Kyrgyzstan to Pakistan are dried shell cotton and chili beans and waste and scrap oil, steel, cotton, fuels. The largest actual difference between potential and actual export in value terms, leading to rely additional source of around 9.4 billion US dollars. Our more trade activities between Gujranwala in general and particularly Pakistan and the country. Frequent exchange of trade delegations, syndicate B2B contacts, organizing exhibition in each other countries, and participation of businessmen during on reciprocal basis could be another effective tool to improve bilateral trade and investment among Pakistan and Kyrgyzstan. Similarly, exchange of visit of the top executive functionaries usually would have tremendous impact on cementing and expanding economic relationship among India. We request to please identify the area of cooperation for the promotion of bilateral trade between Gujranwala and Kyrgyzstan. We shall appreciate your suggestions and we will ensure you to our best cooperation. I once again thank you very much for traveling all the way to visit our chamber. And I am also thankful to Mr. Faisal who made this happen. And he is always there wherever our chamber meet. And definitely the instrument in achieving the goals and strengthening the economic ties between Pakistan and Kyrgyzstan for promotion to trade and investment between Kyrgyzstan and Gujranwala. Therefore, in Kyrgyzstan, your visit to this chamber in India is a great sign of friendship and shows your intention to promote bilateral trade and investment as well. Now I would like to my brother, His Excellency Mr. Ulanbek, to share his thoughts with our members. Kindly give him a big hand.
Thank you, dear President. Thank you, dear friends. With great pleasure, I would like to welcome all this year. We are celebrating 30th anniversary diplomatic relation Kyrgyzstan and Pakistan. Kyrgyzstan and Pakistan have huge potential, trade, investment, and Mr. Faisal was in Kyrgyzstan last yeah, he knows about Kyrgyzstan, and it is well known for all of us that Kyrgyzstan and Pakistan have close interconnections while being brotherly and fraternal countries of one sign region with a lot of common things such as religion, history, and culture. From the ancient times, our friendly nations used to have strong interconnections and relations. The vivid example for is the mosque built by the founder of Mughal Empire, Great Babur, on Kyrgyzstan mountain Suleiman in Osh city. Moreover, this year I told is the 30th anniversary of establishment of diplomatic relations between both countries. Within this comparative short period, both our sides enjoyed higher level of bilateral political contacts, as well as fruitful development of cooperation in many other spheres. However, nowadays there is an unexplored file of great opportunities for the strengthening cooperation in different sectors. Due to this, all of us should jointly conduct various activities aiming of diversification of cooperation between our fraternal nations. In this regard, let me make a brief description about Kyrgyzstan. Last few years were crucial for many countries, for my country, because in this period the entire political system was changed, as well as a lot of reforms were made in the legal framework and in particular in constitution. As a result, today Kyrgyzstan has moved from the parliamentary to the presidential form of governance and became a country with liberal laws directed firstly on the economical and investment spheres. These major changes of political structure of the country were first of all directed on the promotion of efficiency of the duties performed by the government of the states for the development of the country and increase of living standards of people. For your better understanding of economic and investment opportunities of Kyrgyzstan, let me a brief description of my country's peculiarities which beneficially distinguish it among others. Today Kyrgyzstan is a dynamically developing country with a diversified economy, which provides an opportunity for active work of foreign investors, including those from Pakistan. Kyrgyzstan's geostrategic position of the crossroad between Central Asia and China and further to Pakistan opens great opportunities for the regional trade, economic cooperation and connectivity. Apart from this, Kyrgyzstan is a member of Eurasian Economic Union, and it provides an excellent conditions for goods from my country to be exported on the 180 million people market without paying duties. Therefore, Pakistani companies using the Kyrgyz market can easily establish trade relations with member states of this union, such as Russia, Kazakhstan, Belarus, and Armenia. More of all, taking into consideration the necessity of deepening the trade economic relations. I would like to stress on the most perspective direction in which our countries could enhance cooperation. At first glance, there are textile and pharmaceutical industries where entrepreneurs can have mutual beneficial cooperation by increasing bilateral trade volumes and opening joint ventures. And today we see which products Kyrgyzstan exported to Pakistan. It's mostly these beans, leather, some machineries, and today we have a huge potential for investment and trade. In this context, I would like to mention that Kyrgyzstan already one of major supplies of textile goods to Russia and Kazakhstan. Also, there are numerous projects in energy sector of Kyrgyzstan, including those in hydropower and renewable energy sectors, which are open for investment. In Kyrgyzstan, if you know, is very rich mineral resources and water resources countries. Today we have around 12 big hydropower stations in Kyrgyzstan, and we use only 10% this hydropower potential in Kyrgyzstan. Together with that, there are a lot of opportunities in my country for developing mining industry, taking into consideration rich mineral resources such as gold, coal, copper, rare metals, and many others. Today, many Pakistani businessmen interested coals imported from Kyrgyzstan, because Kyrgyzstan have around 5 huge coal minings in the south region, and I think around last week 70 tons imported from Kyrgyzstan, and we have huge potential because many coals imported I think from Afghanistan, but some businessmen told me Afghan's coals have not good quality. Kyrgyz coals today is very good quality. Also, one of the major obstacles for development of trade, economic cooperation between Kyrgyzstan and Pakistan, as well as the cooperation between countries of the region, is difficulties with the logistic routes. This is great influence in this can also play projects of construction of railway connection between Kyrgyzstan, China and Uzbekistan, and as well as between Uzbekistan and Pakistan through the territory of Afghanistan. If will be open this project, we have a very short road between Central Asia and Pakistan, and we are open a new market all Asian, South Asian countries, and also maybe after sea we are open all the world. We are export many goods from Kyrgyzstan. Also, based on the research of different education institutions of Kyrgyzstan and Pakistan, it's obvious that both of countries have followed direction in cooperation and education sphere. Today, around 10,000 Pakistani students study in Kyrgyzstan, mostly medical universities. With great pleasure, I would like to inform that cooperation in tourism sector can be beneficial for both our sides. Mr. Faisal was in Kyrgyzstan. He knows about Kyrgyz culture, tourism potential. I think we have really very huge potential. Kyrgyzstan is a country with great tourist opportunities. Same objective for whole year tourism, including winter types of sport tourism. At the same time, the distance between our countries is insignificant, but so direct charter flights provide an opportunity to reach Kyrgyzstan less than for 2 hours. Because of it, nowadays there is a great potential for the cooperation in sphere of tourism. Today we have everyday charter flight between Islamabad and Bishkek, and also Lahore and Bishkek. And if you're interested, also we have use this potential. I would like to stress that today the world is passing through difficult times, taking into consideration, for example, situation between Russia and Ukraine. Due to this, we can assume that there may be significant geopolitical changes with the division of the world into two parts. In this regard, I consider it important for the countries of the region to unite and more actively cooperate in political, economic and cultural dimensions in order to create stable and prosperous regional interconnections. And let me wish all you good health and great successes. Kyrgyzstan, Pakistan, those is in the Thank you.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. I would like to ask Mr. Faisal, please say a few words.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. First of all, I would like to welcome Excellency Mr. Ulanbek to the city of Gujranwala, and especially to Gujranwala Chamber of Commerce. And special thanks to Gujranwala Chamber of Commerce for hosting us in such a short time, and all the members who are present here. So I'll discuss and share my personal experience to Kyrgyzstan, that I have visited 2 times to Kyrgyzstan. I can say there is a huge potential between Pakistan and Kyrgyzstan for the trade, business and investment. The system there is very friendly, people are very friendly, and I can say it's a very untapped kind of market. There is a lot of potential for investment. If anyone can start business there, that's not only the Kyrgyzstan, it's the whole Central Asia, and it's the gateway to Russia basically. So it's a huge big market there. So, and there are so many things one can do over there: minerals, metals, industry, textile, and there's a lot of potential to export anything we make here, especially in Gujranwala or in Pakistan. We can export to that market, because there's a market for everything, because people are there, they need everything. They need food, they need textile, they need machinery, they need IT things, anything they need there. So the only thing is that we should make a maybe a delegation to visit that market, to the related products we can see, and we can start business there immediately. And I think that we can form a delegation from Gujranwala to visit that. And it's a beautiful city, beautiful country. It's the best place for tourism. The living is cheap. Everything is not very expensive like we do in Europe, in UAE or something like that. It's very reasonable, and it's a different culture and not very different to us, like when Islamic mosques are there, people are Islamic there as well, but it's a very open society. So I appreciate if people like to go there and start some business, and I'm always there. I'm welcoming Your Excellency, and anything, any query regarding to that market, you are always welcome. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Afzal. Now I would like to ask Mr. Afzal, but the President of GCCI, and he is also honor of Sonics.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Thank you, Mr. President, and also welcome to our guests from our brother country. I heard about many times your country. I have visited Uzbekistan before, and other country like Baku. I have visited Kyrgyzstan one time. But unfortunately, we are not successful in doing a good business with these countries, especially Russian states before. I cannot understand because the potential is there. I heard about and I see something, but not create a good business with these people. We are doing business with Europe, Middle East, Far East, many countries, about 36 countries we are doing a business for cookware and other sanitary fitting items. But your country I am not visiting before. I suggest to Mr. Faisal, he is a very talented person, to make a group and we will visit that country, and should be we establish a good business relationship with each other, especially in business. What you have, you tell us. You have a material, you have a metal, please tell us. Because we are all imported. Pakistan don't have any metals. Even iron, copper, zinc, and other aluminium, nothing. We are importing. If you have, welcome. We have a product in these all metals. Different metals products we are producing and also exporting that time. So as a textile business, we have a large, good textile in the world. We can do that. So the first, Mr. Faisal has changed the thing, that's availability of the materials is there, and what kind he are importing in the world country before already. Then we working on that and then should be visit your country. And we hope to relate a good business from Gujranwala Chamber of Commerce in Gujranwala city. Businessmen should be do that business. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I invite all businessmen to Kyrgyzstan. And this year will be in September. Maybe October will be Kyrgyz-Pakistani business forum in Bishkek. If you know, USAID support this business forum, and I invite all businessmen. And I told about Kyrgyzstan is very rich mineral resources. We have all metals. You know, Mendeleev is and we have one factory in Kyrgyzstan. Today is not working. If you're interested, maybe you invest this factory. This factory will be make aluminium.
Sure. Is the room also have a gas?
We have gas and oil in South Province.
Yeah.
We are exported, but and yes, today electricity is very cheap, and this tax price is very cheap around Eurasian Economic Union. And,
Inshallah, we are visiting.
yes.
And
And many, I told many Pakistani businessmen interested in this coal from Kyrgyzstan.
Very much. I feel honored to introduce Mr. Ulanbek, who is Vice President of GCCI.
Thank you, Mr. President. Since he is waiting on our agenda, it's an honor for us to continue and host Gujranwala and see the potential of Kyrgyzstan. And special thanks to Mr. Afzal for being very dynamic and energetic person to do the lifelong with you and have business between Pakistan and over there. So during this discussion, we should include that we're seeing meetings. So I think that's the best idea. We should all plan a visit over there and then decide what opportunities we can explore. During your introduction, you just said that you just moved from parliamentary system to presidential system. So if you could tell something about the journey, how did this happen, and is it fruitful or not for 2020? Thank you very much. Because we also always
which kind of
from parliamentary to presidential system. Because we always
our military system?
we always
How did the military system work?
wish that this system should work in Pakistan as well. So that is a topic of interest to me.
Last 2 months ago, when we changed this government, Pakistani government, I met 2-3 very high-level political persons. I said about this situation was in Kyrgyzstan when we are in parliamentary system, because always was many issues, many problems in parliament, and always change government. This problem was in Kyrgyzstan, and similar situation today in Pakistan.
How did you do that? That's the question. How did you do that?
I think today in Kyrgyzstan very stability and success many projects, because president support all invest projects in Kyrgyzstan, and he's control all projects, and he knows when if will be some problems, he knows about many issues, and he helped always, and he opened new political system in Kyrgyzstan. We have investment agency under the president, and president all control these investors. Not general. No.
Thank you very much. I will take the opportunity. We have few attorneys with us in the University of Punjab. Hence, Ali Haidar Bajwa, you want a question?
First of all, welcome. Assalamualaikum. First of all, I am very thankful to President and the team delegation here from Kyrgyzstan. My question is that there is a famous saying in English that education is the most slowest but most powerful weapon to achieve development. As Kyrgyzstan and Pakistan are developing countries, the similar thing in both countries is that we spend only Kyrgyzstan spent only 2.8% on education and Pakistan 2.5%. So if we want to increase our exports, we have to generate unique products. If we make unique products, our exports will increase tremendously. So rather than making same products again and again, we have to make unique products. and this will be possible only if we spend on education, research and development. So instead of spending too much on other things, if we focus on education and research and development, then our exports will increase automatically. If we look around the developed countries, they continuously generating new ideas, new products, unique products. So my question is that why don't we spend on research and development? Thank you.
Thank you. It's very interesting and very important questions because education is engine in economy. If we don't have good workers, good education system, we don't go to future. And Kyrgyzstan have many projects for education, science and research, all these spheres. Today, yes, in Kyrgyzstan and also in Pakistan have some budget problems, economical problems. This is problems maybe gives slow this. And I hope in future we will be new project, new education system. Because today I was gift university, and I saw many interesting programs in Kyrgyzstan and Pakistan. We have different education system. Today this private university have very interesting program, and for economical development is very it helps. And I think Kyrgyz and Pakistani government support these projects, and I think we will do everything for education and science.
As of today, I think there are more than 10,000 students, Pakistani students in Kyrgyzstan for studying medical. Yeah. And there are more than, I think, 20,000 from India and same like other countries. So it's getting a new hub for the medical industry. But they are growing, they are developing this industry.
We are thankful to Kyrgyzstan. I have a new question. Here is Masin. Yeah, continue please.
First of all, I would like to
Yeah, mic on करके mic on नहीं चला.
Assalamualaikum everyone. First of all, I would like to thank Mr. President and the delegation here for the meeting. The question which I want to raise is, what are the unique approaches we should take into consideration for developing and flourishing the new business approaches in any era that we are living in? For example, like with the development in IT and in new social studies and societal issues, we should raise some different approaches and try to make some different ways to flourish the business. And according to you, what would be those approaches which we should follow? As you want to develop a different and unique relationship between Pakistan and Kyrgyzstan, for business purposes, what would be the core reason and the core approaches which you want to highlight here? I want you to enlighten those points for us.
Thank you for the question. Yes, difficult, and this is question I think for finance, maybe who knows about economy. I'm diplomat, but
Business find its own ways. Where there is business, it will get its way.
but I told about first is first we will open trade cooperation between two countries. We will open many tax tax loyal and government support. Kyrgyz government in Kyrgyzstan and Pakistani government support all businessmen who will export and import products of both countries. And I think we research many issues why between two countries we don't have huge trade turnover. I think this is very important.
Thank you, sir. And what are the main sectors where we can invest in Kyrgyzstan, as we are unknown and don't have much information about that, so it would be helpful if you tell us.
We have which sectors? We have huge potential in pharmaceutical, because Kyrgyzstan is former Soviet Union countries, and today we don't have many pharmaceutical factories in Kyrgyzstan. But Pakistan have many pharmaceutical factories, and Pakistan researches medical spheres. This is very important spheres. Second, I think we are collaborate textile sector, because Kyrgyzstan one of the big exporter goods to Russia and Kazakhstan, and we are imported many textile textile items from China and from Korea. Today we don't from Pakistan we don't I think export the textile, because some problems. We have transit through territory Afghanistan, and the second is transit costs very expensive. And we research investors many other spheres. This mining sphere, we are open for investors who want to open a hydropower station, because we have a huge project, this Kasa Southern project. Kyrgyzstan today exported electricity to Kazakhstan and Uzbekistan, and also we have huge potential to export electricity from Kyrgyzstan to Pakistan, because in Pakistan electricity price is very high.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. I have Mr. Harun Abdullah Khan here. He's also a student of Punjab University and he's a graduate.
Assalamu alaikum, sir. Sir, first of all, I would appreciate your visit to Chamber of Commerce. Secondly, I would like to ask a question that, as you mentioned that tourism sector worldwide has a huge potential. So, how would Pakistan and Kyrgyzstan should collab and adopt certain factors, certain strategies to enhance their tourism market?
Tourism sector is very important sector for collaboration because I told you about 10,000 Pakistani students, and we have today everyday charter flight between two countries. This flight time only 2 hours from Islamabad to Bishkek. And I think it's very easy because Islamabad to Karachi also 2 hours. And we have very easy e-visa system. If you want to visit to Kyrgyzstan, you send information about your visit through this e-visa system, and when you will be in Bishkek, you give only passport, and this police station in border stamp in your passport, and you will go to Bishkek. It's very easy for tourists. Also, we have many tourist companies in Kyrgyzstan, and we have very nice and beautiful place in Kyrgyzstan. It's a very nice lake, Istanbul. I think all the world knows about this lake, and 95% territory of Kyrgyzstan is mountains. Behind the capital of Bishkek, 10-15 kilometers, all around this capital mountains. And we have also good collaboration with tourist companies in Kyrgyzstan and in Pakistan.
Sir, I would like to add a point. Like Malaysia and Singapore earn a large amount of their revenue from tourism. So I would suggest that we should also collab with these two countries regarding tourism sector.
Sure.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
We got your point. Thank you very much. So I would like to introduce Afzal, who is Vice President. They will be here in GCCI. Please share some work, and we will wind up this meeting. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, President. It's a great honor to have you, Your Excellency, Mr. Ulanbek. So, I think most of the things are already discussed. We have untapped market in Kyrgyzstan, and as everybody was saying, that we will be planning a delegation. I think unless we have closely seen or monitored the things between the two countries, what can be explored and what cannot be, what we have to offer Kyrgyzstan and what Kyrgyzstan can offer us. It's very difficult to make a roadmap what can be done. Because honestly speaking, I think none of us is very much acquainted with the situation in Kyrgyzstan. Definitely you are here to promote trade of Kyrgyzstan, not your main focus is on Kyrgyzstan's trade, not on Pakistan's trade. So what we'll be asking you, if you can give us what potentials we can explore while sitting in Pakistan from Kyrgyzstan. We have a very wide range of talks here. When we say untapped market for imports and exports, so we were talking about the minerals. So what minerals we can get from Kyrgyzstan, which can help us in what form? Either we are going to have some raw minerals or semi-processed or fully processed or finished things. What can be done? As far as tourism is concerned, I don't think there is much potential while sitting in Gujranwala chamber with the tourism thing, because it's something which is primarily between the country to country and the government to government exploration, not just it cannot be done on an individual basis. But here we have business people sitting with us, and Gujranwala is a big market for metals and for many other things. Currently, we are having issues with the energy supplies. So, if something alternate energy things, if you have minerals that can it can be an alternative to the NSD thing. Like, I'm not sure what they can be, maybe coal or something like that. And on top, we would be thinking on a win-win situation where we will be getting things from Kyrgyzstan and we will be exporting to Kyrgyzstan as well. Because we are having again the balance of payment issue in Pakistan. We will not be focusing or eyeing only for imports. But even the government doesn't want us to do something which is only import extensive. We have to find a solution with both ways, the imports and exports are possible. For that, I think we should work on that. We can have a working group. Mr. Faisal has already done a great working on trade with Kyrgyzstan. So we should, I think, use that working and take it to the next level, to the next step. Definitely, we need to work a lot. The delegation can help to a great extent, I think, in that. I think that's all from my side. Thank you very much for coming to Gujranwala Chamber and giving us the honors. We will definitely would like to host you again. By that time, I think we'll be having more precise homework. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your visit to GCCI. His Excellency, Mr. Ulanbek, it means a lot to us. And we also look forward for business opportunities in future from both sides, inshallah. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.